us. But what I love is the idea and the sentiment. It's actually in the Fight to Flourish. Jenny quotes Andy Stanley, who says, "Do for one what you wish you could do for all." And so we sat down this week with a mom in the Fresh Life family, greater online family. They started up a watch party just out of the heart and calling of, this is amazing what God's doing. We want to be a part of reaching more people in Pennsylvania. Of all places, and like as though that's some far off land, Pennsylvania, like super surprised. So we sat down this week with a mom and got to hear a little bit about what she's gone through and faced. Her name's April, her husband's Matt. They people in person. Before, of course, they've now all been assimilated and joined into the online experience, but just have a heart to reach their community, have had to face difficulties. And in a minute, I'm going to show you the interview we had with them as we as a church got to come alongside a dream in their heart and accelerating dreams just like the one you're going to see in this conversation. Hey!
Hi, Matt and April.
How we doing, guys?
Oh my gosh, we're good. How are you?
We're doing so good. We just wanted to pop in and say hello, especially as Mother's Day approaches. April, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you so much.
We've been tracking with your story, and we asked people in our Fresh Life kind of online family just who that is an inspiring mom and who as a mother really exemplifies grit and really that fight to flourish sentiment and spirit. And many people submitted you as an example of someone who is just an example of that velvet steel and that spirit of triumph and victory even in adversity and difficulty. And so we just wanted to pop on and just tell you way to go, and that this Mother's Day week, God sees you and has watched you suffer. I know both of you as a couple have walked through your story, but you specifically as a mom have had to face some pretty tough stuff.
So our daughter Brielle has been in heaven for a little over 5 years now. And I love to think that her and Lenya are BFFs.
Yes, absolutely.
And she had a genetic disorder, mitochondrial disease, specifically Lee's disease. And it's like we each carry the gene, and it's a 1 in 100,000 chance that each of us would have that gene to create the Lee's disease. And so the first full year of her life was perfect, just the normal newborn stuff, right? But she was beautiful, she was perfect. She got really sick at 17 months old, and we ended up in our local children's hospital, and they didn't know what was going on. They thought it was Guillain-Barré syndrome. She had a stroke, and really scary, all this crazy stuff. And genetic doctors got involved, infectious disease doctors got involved. They ran all of these tests, but she responded to the treatments. She bounced back. We thought we were on the right track. And then we found out, I don't know, what was it, like 3 months after we got home from the hospital that round, that she had Lee's disease, which we had never heard of before. And we learned that it was going to be a really difficult life for Brielle and that it was probably not going to be very long. But, we did what we could, and I feel like I always, when I get the opportunity to share this story, I always say that, nobody knows if we're going to be guaranteed tomorrow, right? We were told we're not sure how many tomorrows we're going to have with Brielle, so we were able to just kind of jump right in and just make every moment count with her. And, we only had, just shy of 3 years with her. They were the best 3 years. She's the biggest joy of our lives. Yeah, we miss her.
And I just want to say that Brielle was very lucky to have you as her mother.
Thank you.
There wasn't anybody in this world better.
Thanks.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, we are all so sorry to hear that, and yet inspired by the hope that you guys have had, and just the way that in small and large ways you guys have really dedicated yourself to letting her light and example minister and bless other people. You started a Fresh Life watch party and you outgrew, right, the building you were in, is that right?
Yeah, so we outgrew that, though we were doing it at Strong Souls, but we only have like 2 rooms, and then children and weights and free weights and dumbbells and stuff didn't
That's
mix.
funny. Unless the kids are just working out.
Yeah. So we rent a spot at our local park here, and we have a children's program, and we get anywhere from 50 to, I think our biggest week was like 88 people.
Wow. That's incredible.
So we love you guys.
And that's
in Pennsylvania.
That's in Martinsburg, Pennsylvania.
Martinsburg, Pennsylvania.
Phenomenal. And we understand that you guys have it in your heart to add on a special needs component to that park.
Yeah. So it's called Acorns Cove.
Acorns Cove.
And Brielle loved it there, so we always called it Brielle's Play Park. So when I would tell her we were going to go to the play park, she would say Bree Bree,
She thought it was all for her. I like that.
Yeah.
So sweet.
And so we've been fundraising, trying to do one fundraiser a year to raise the funds to put the addition onto the play park. And we want to do an all access kind of addition to it.
That's amazing.
So that, yeah.
Well, to celebrate Mother's Day as a church, we as a Fresh Life family are going to contribute $10,000 towards the nonprofit to help make that dream a reality. So we believe in what you guys are doing. We're grateful for your daughter's legacy. We're thrilled that our daughters get to be together in heaven until we get to see them again. And we're just inspired. A lot of people going through what you guys have faced would just throw in the towel, but you guys are continuing to want to serve, help other people. And we want to see that Acorns Cove be a place where more people can enjoy all access to all the playground equipment as you guys have it in your heart to see that happen.
So amazing.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. This is crazy.
I had to do a lot of lying today, you know.
Well,
Don't like me. The lie.
Sorry.
it's a proven fact. If you have to lie for church, it's a pass. It's okay.
It's allowed.
It's all right. Well, God bless you guys. I'm really grateful we got to meet you in FaceTime as we are. And
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, and I just believe that even how much God has used you in these years and what God's done inside you, that even more, that God just has so much more for you in the coming days, and strength. And as you continue to grieve forward and walk forward and what you are walking through, because we're never going to not be in this. I mean, the rest of our lives, we're going to be wishing that our daughters were with us. But as we walk forward, I just believe that God's strength is in you, and He's going to use you in special, powerful ways. And honestly, it's such an honor to get to meet you and to get to FaceTime with you for a little bit even. So
yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Happy Mother's Day, April.
Thank you guys.
Love you
Jenny, I have to
guys.
tell you, your book is incredible. I'm halfway through and I'm sobbing and I'm reading and I'm sobbing, and I love it so much. Thank you for writing it. Levi, thank you for Eyes of a Lion. We love you guys.
Oh, you guys are the best.
you.
Thanks a lot.
Love you
God bless you.
guys.
Thank you.
Come on, it's so good. So good. Come on in the chat. So good. That's what I want. 2 words. So good. I get made fun of for that. So good. I say